Some Monday night magic in Miami for the team that plays here, the Miami Heat. Look on the Heat Live, the postgame presented by Verizon. Beautiful Miami night and a historic Heat victory. They beat the Nuggets by 24. They end an 11-game losing streak to Denver, get their first home win against Denver since March of 2018. History was made in this game. We'll tell you more about it as we progress on our Heat Live postgame show. The big story, the injury to Nikola Jokic. Here's your menu for Heat Live postgame. We'll hear from Coach Spo. He's going to enjoy his highest scoring victory this season, the third highest scoring game in Heat history. Crotty, Coach Rothstein, Amy Audibert. They'll break down a record-setting night from the Heat. We'll take you inside the winner's dressing room. Well, the Heat win their third game in a row. How sweet it is. That's what Jackie Gleason used to say here in Miami. Eric Reed with John Crotty. John, let's start right at the beginning. The lead story in this game, we're going to talk all about the Heat win and all the records they set. But when Nikola Jokic went down with, we're assuming a knee injury, but no official word has come out. He got injured on the final play of the first half. His absence, the three-time MVP, it dramatically changed the course of this game.
Yeah, I mean, look, all of a sudden you're number one distributor, number one in assists in the league, number one rebounder, number five scorer. What a way he impacts the game. They were searching, trying to find an answer with Jamal Murray being able to really run the club, and they got very perimeter-oriented, I thought. They played a little bit more methodical and slower even with Valanciunas, their big man inside. And Miami came out of the gate in the third quarter and just blitzed them offensively. 10 made threes. One of their hottest shooting quarters.
47 points in that quarter.
Yeah, and like 70% shooting. So I thought that really helped change and shift the momentum in a quarter that Miami's traditionally struggled in this season. They really punched them really hard in the chin right there.
You know, we witnessed Boston going 10 for 15 in the fourth quarter of the Heat's recent loss in Boston tonight. The Heat did that to Denver. Let's show you our game summary tonight of this very impressive win for Miami, their fifth win this year by 20 points or better. The night began with good news. Bam Adebayo, the captain, back after missing 2 games with a lower back injury. 13.10 rebound double-double for him. He looked good. He looked comfortable, pain-free, and impactful. So that was good news for Miami. That's the injury. Watch, Spencer Johnson steps on his foot. The knee hyperextends. You could see him clutching that left knee. That was it for Jokic. Second half, the Heat had 83 points against Indiana in the second half Saturday night to set a franchise record that lasted all of one game. 84 points in the second half tonight. It was incredible. The Heat shot 60% in the second half, made 16 triples in the second half of this game. Look at those numbers. The 40 assists, the third most in Heat history, the 47-point third quarter, the number 2 scoring quarter this season. And yes, by the way, the Heat now 7-0 this year, a league-high 7 games with 140 points or more. Jeremy Taché with the Heat starting center, Kel'el Ware.
Thanks, guys. Kel'el Ware with me now. Kel'el, 147 points for this team, 84 points in the second half. That sets a franchise record. After setting the franchise record for second half points last game, when the team's in a groove like this one, what does it feel like as the ball's moving around and everybody's getting theirs?
I mean, obviously it feels good. I feel like you can sit out there on the court, the excitement, in everybody's faces, especially when everybody gets to, score the ball, everybody, just playing connected basketball.
For you personally, we know Nikola Jokic left, obviously, at halftime, but in that first half, you did a really good job of stifling him on the boards. He had just 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds in that first half. What allowed you to be so effective on the boards against a player who is one of the very best in the league?
I mean, I feel like I've won against Drummond. He's a big guy as well, trying to keep up the board, even Valanciunas. So I feel like, against the bigger players, you got to do your work early. And just try to keep them off the glass and use your height to your advantage. Jump up before they can jump up, tip the ball if you got to tip it to yourself.
You stick with that starting lineup. You guys go big, bringing Bam back and playing both of you guys together. And today, that group really had energy and effort from the jump. How do you guys maintain that when it comes to that starting unit, having a really strong start that Coach Spo is always talking about?
I mean, it's a mentality thing. Everybody's got to go out there, have the same mindset to be a role player for each other, if that makes sense. But, yeah, so I feel like that.
What's repeatable about what you guys have done over the last 3 games that you can bring with you to Detroit to try to go get a win in a hostile environment against what's been the very best team in the Eastern Conference?
Just what you see from the last 2 games, energy, pace, being able to play defense, rebounding the ball, trying to stay on top of that, and, just going out there and playing together, connected.
We say defense, we say rebounding the ball. Those 2 things have to do with this man right here, Kel'el Ware, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Congratulations on the victory. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Jeremy Shea. Kel'el Ware tonight, 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 offensive rebounds. And
impressive.
John, on we go to the Motor City, a chance to test the Heat against the best team in the East this year. By the way, tonight a much-needed win. The Heat have been feasting on the sub-500 teams. Yep. Tonight they got a win against an elite team. How about the Pistons game on New Year's night?
I think it gives you a shot of confidence, a win like this. Again, 3 in a row. Great feel right now offensively, way they're playing with the pace. Detroit will be an absolute test. Their physicality, their raw athleticism, playing up in their building will be very, very challenging. But I really like the way Miami's playing right now. I do think it's sustainable, and I think you're seeing confidence with 8 different guys with double figures, 40 assists, with the ball moving the way it is. And then defensively, which we didn't talk about, the disruptiveness there. If they can sustain that, I think up there, great opportunity to win.
Yeah, this was highly entertaining. The Heat with 40 assists, 3rd most ever, and 8 players in double figures. In the spirit of teamwork, Crotty and Reed are going to pass to the open men. They happen to be Rothstein and Jackson.
Gentlemen,
Happy New Year, man.
Thank you. Happy New Year as well.
I'm shot ready.
Hands always ready. In the corner, ready to go. You look like Wiggins right there the whole game. That man, a plus 28 is 19 points. It's matched the same number he had on Saturday night in the win against the Pacers. But you got to play here. That was just kind of what we saw all night long. Let the defense feed what's going to happen on the other.
Well, in this particular one, we got a little lucky, but we'll take it.
Along with the good.
You're not going to give back good luck. Okay, no. There's enough bad along the way. All right, here we go. So it's 4th quarter, early on, and we're up 115, 101, 114, 101. I'm sorry. Stop right now. Now, take it back. There's a pick and roll here, and roll it now. And we have an error, a communication error. Here comes the pick and roll. Roll it. As Bruce Brown comes off, stop. Nobody challenges a shot. Nico looked to me like it was going to be a switch because of the way Drew went under. Nico's supposed to be challenging that shot, but he gets caught. So they're going to double team this offensive rebounder trying to crash in. Shot goes up, they miss. And we seal it off really well. Jaime comes up with the rebound. And we're breaking out. Jaime's going to dribble to the side, let people fill in. He hits Wiggs at the top. He's going to swing it to Davion. Davion, catch and go to the middle. Stop right now. Now, this catch and go to the middle is going to draw this stunt right here. Roll it. And as soon as Davion feels the second guy, he kicks it. Stop right now. See, there's no stunt from this guy. There's no full rotation. Okay? He's on an island by himself. If he gets a stun here, he may hesitate. But because he doesn't, he's got to cover this. And Wiggs is just ready. He's shot ready. Good pass, right in his wheelhouse, and he lets it go. Made it 117-101 with 10:46 to go in the 4th quarter.
Denver opponents usually shoot about 35% from downtown. That's top 10 in the league. But in this game, 49% from 3 for Miami. And that wasn't the worst news tonight as Denver has to deal with what's ahead with, I argue, the best player on the planet, the Joker, going down with a left knee injury after the game. David Adelman, their head coach, had this to say about the big man's injury.
Tell us about Nikola and what happened there.
All I know is it's just a left knee injury. He has to go through the whole process of what it is. Watching it at halftime, it looked like his feet got tangled up with a teammate, and obviously immediately he knew something was wrong. So hey, this is part of the NBA. Anybody that gets hurt in this game, it's it's kind of gut wrenching, especially somebody as special as he is. So we'll find out more tomorrow, and we'll move on as a team. Obviously, right now, I'm more concerned just about him as a person, and the disappointment of going through something like that. So it's unfortunate, hoping for the best, just like we did with Cam, and the other starters that we've lost. So you just have to stay with it as a team and as a group. And honestly, you have to stay with it as a team and a group because that's how you best support your teammates that are out, by honoring them when you play. So we'll move on from there. Like I said, this is part of the NBA. It sucks, but hoping for the best tomorrow.
Denver head coach David Adelman on Joker going down. Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra. He'll break down this third straight victory for the Miami Heat when we come back. Heat win 147-123.